Crowned a beauty queen in 2004, 29-year-old Monica Spear is now dead. She was shot and killed on a highway 200 kilometers west of the capital, Caracas, along with her former husband. Their 5-year-old daughter was shot in the leg. She's said to be stable in hospital.
The lives of some individuals take unexpected turns, and they die in the most unexpected way by making unexpected decisions. Monica Spear's story, who was a rising TV star in Venezuela, exemplifies such twists. From fame to tragedy, her story reminds us of the fragility of life. Today we will explore Monica's life, career, and untimely end on a Venezuelan highway. Beyond personal loss, her story connects with broader societal issues. So join us as we delve into the highs and lows and explore the aftermath of her passing and the enduring impact she left behind.
The murder of former Miss Venezuela Monica Spear and her British ex-husband by the side of the road when their car broke down has shocked Venezuela and brought people out onto the streets. People were already unhappy at Venezuela's soaring violent crime rate. The country has one of the world's worst homicide rates. The couple's 5-year-old daughter was shot but survived the robbery. We've had enough of going onto the street in fear of your life, of knowing that our neighbour was killed, our cousin was killed, a friend who'd not yet reached 30 and was just on holiday, a tourist with a 5-year-old baby was killed, and her daughter was wounded on the highway.
In 2014, in Venezuela, specifically in a town in the state of Carabobo in the north of the country, the story takes place. It's January 6th, 2014, around 11 p.m. when police officers respond to a call at kilometer 94 on the highway connecting Valencia to Puerto Cabello. A mechanic had reported being attacked by a gang just minutes earlier, and a family remained in their car, parked on the side of the road. Upon arriving at the scene, the police found a Toyota being towed on the mechanic's tow truck. Inside were 3 people covered in blood: Thomas Berry, a 39-year-old Briton, Monica Spear, a 29-year-old actress and former beauty queen, and their 5-year-old baby, Maya. Although little Maya survived, she had been shot in the leg, while her parents had tragically succumbed to gunshot wounds. In the aftermath, news of the incident quickly spread throughout the country. The attention wasn't solely due to the professional nature of the firearm attack, but also because one of the victims, Monica Spear, was widely recognized in Venezuela. As an actress and former beauty queen, her prominence added a poignant layer to the tragedy. To grasp the significance of those months in the country, let's delve into Monica Spear's background. Born on October 1, 1984, in Maracaibo in the northwest of Venezuela, she was the daughter of Rafael Spear Tudares, a Venezuelan project engineer, and Ingeborg Mutz Gotera, an oil company employee of German origin. Monica grew up in a relatively affluent family alongside her 3 brothers and sister. In 2000, the Spear family relocated to Orlando, Florida, after Rafael's retirement, where he secured a job as a project engineer at Siemens. The family quickly adapted to life in the city of Orlando. Following her high school graduation, Monica pursued her passion for drama by enrolling at the University of Florida. Her dream was to become an actress. After successfully earning her diploma, she returned to Venezuela in 2004 with the intention of leveraging her participation in the Miss Venezuela competition to open doors in the entertainment industry. Her aspirations materialized when, during the ceremony on September 15, 2004, Monica captured the Miss Venezuela crown, marking her entrance onto the stage. The subsequent year saw her representing Venezuela in the Miss Universe competition held in Thailand, where she distinguished herself by securing the 4th position during the final. This achievement was notable, considering her standout performance in the Miss Venezuela competition. Following her coronation, opportunities in television unfolded, leading to her acting debut in a Venezuelan soap opera in 2006. Monica's popularity soared as she radiated warmth, simplicity, charm, and sweetness. The following year, she secured the lead role in another telenovela, receiving numerous offers primarily in television, marking a promising beginning for her burgeoning career. On the personal front, Monica found love and crossed paths with Thomas Henry Berry, a 33-year-old British business manager in Venezuela. They tied the knot in June 2008 and relocated to Miami a few months later. In October, Monica welcomed their daughter, Maya, and made the decision to step back from television in the subsequent year to focus on her role as a mother. However, in 2009, she returned to the film sets for a new soap opera, Cali Luna, Cali Sol, flying solo this time. Her dedication to telenovelas earned her recognition for her acting prowess. In 2010, Monica was presented with a significant role in the series Que el cielo me explique. However, she opted for the title role in the soap opera La Mujer Perfecta, portraying the mother of a child with Asperger's syndrome. This pivotal role led to her being invited to become the spokesperson for the Venezuelan Association, dedicated to aiding individuals with Asperger's syndrome. Monica's compassion and advocacy elevated her status, making her a beloved figure in Venezuela. The offers continued to pour in, and shortly afterward, she appeared in another soap opera. In 2011, Monica took a significant step by signing a contract with Telemundo Network, an American television channel in the Spanish language. She found joy in being able to sustain herself through her passion, filming in Venezuela and Colombia for her new telenovela. While her professional life flourished, Monica faced increasing complexities on the personal front with her husband Thomas. Tensions escalated, culminating in their divorce in 2012. Despite the separation, they maintained a close relationship for the sake of their daughter, co-parenting peacefully. Monica continued to be recognized as a talented actress, described as friendly, sweet, and mature. In 2013, Monica took on a new project, filming the series Pasión Prohibida in Miami, an adaptation of a Turkish series. Her performance earned her a nomination at the 2013 Premio Todo Mundo ceremony, an annual event akin to the Grammy Awards, but exclusively for Latin artists. While Monica didn't secure a win, her nomination extended her recognition beyond the borders of Venezuela, paving the way for more significant projects, including opportunities in cinema or an American series, given her proficiency in English, French, and Spanish. This year also marked a reconnection with her ex-husband Thomas, as they questioned whether their separation a year ago was a mistake. Realizing they still harbored feelings for each other, they decided to give their relationship a second chance. Planning to travel for this occasion, Venezuela held a special place in Monica's heart. Despite leaving the country earlier to shield her daughter from insecurity, Monica cherished her homeland and wanted her daughter to experience its beauty. Thomas also desires for Maya to experience Venezuela, given his upbringing there, and with his parents still residing in Caracas. In November 2013, Monica, Thomas, and Maya embarked on a road trip across the country. Monica regularly shared the journey's beauty by posting photos and videos on Instagram, capturing the landscapes. On January 6, 2014, after traversing Los Llanos and Mérida, they headed toward the country's center. Around 10:30 p.m., Thomas was driving at the front with Monica, while little Maya slept peacefully in the back after a long day of driving. The atmosphere was positive, with Monica and Thomas reconciled, and the trip progressing smoothly. Their daughter was enamored with Venezuela, and they still had plans to explore other picturesque locations. However, as they approached the highway connecting Valencia to Puerto Cabello, tragedy struck when their Toyota Corolla collided with an obstacle on the road. As one of them bends down to inspect, they realize the tire has punctured, rendering the car immobile. Thomas steps out to assess the damage, noticing that changing both the tire and the rim is necessary to continue. Unfortunately, they lack the required equipment, and the darkness of the night complicates matters. Monica contacts the emergency call center, seeking a swift tow truck, but she's informed that none is immediately available. After about 15 minutes, the tow truck arrives with a mechanic and an assistant. Monica briefs them on the flat tire and the bent leg, asking if they can change the wheel on the spot. The mechanic advises against it, citing the area's danger. This particular road is notorious among locals as a hotspot for nighttime thefts. Criminals strategically place nails or sharp objects on the road to cause tire damage, then proceed to attack vehicle occupants, often armed with weapons, including firearms. The mechanic instructs them, "Get back in your car. We'll tow it to a slightly safer and more illuminated spot less than 2 kilometers away. There's a police station there, and they'll assist in changing the rim and tire, but not here. It's too risky." The couple agrees. Monica, Thomas, and Maya re-enter the vehicle, and the mechanic loads it onto his tow truck. However, just as the tow truck driver is about to return to his vehicle, 5 or 6 armed men emerge from the bushes, and he quickly confronts them. Here unfolds 2 versions of the story. In the first version, the 2 mechanics manage to escape in a panic. The tow truck driver heads in one direction, and his assistant flees in another after narrowly avoiding being shot by the attackers. Unfortunately, Monica, Thomas, and Maya are left stranded in their vehicle on the tow truck. The assailants threaten them, forcing them to open the car window and confiscate valuable items, including Monica's camera and money, as well as the personal belongings of the mechanics. Without apparent reason, One of the men strikes Monica on the chest, Thomas on the leg, and little Maya on the leg. The attackers then depart, and this version becomes the official account according to the police. In the second version, as the attackers approached the car, they proceeded to rob the couple. However, the repairman drew a weapon and began firing at them. One of the assailants shot back, but in an attempt to aim at the repairman, he missed, hitting the assistant instead. The attacker also fired at the car, causing injuries to Monica and Thomas and wounding Maya. Subsequently, the attackers fled with their meager loot. While the decision for the tow truck driver to defend himself with gunfire or not doesn't fundamentally alter the outcome, what follows is consistent in both versions. After fleeing the scene, the tow truck driver reached a police station approximately 2 kilometers away. Meanwhile, his assistant managed to conceal himself in the undergrowth. The police, accompanied by the repairman, arrived at the location and discovered the bound Monica and Thomas on the front seat of the vehicle. Little Maya, still alive in the back, was losing a significant amount of blood. She was promptly transported to Portocabello Hospital in a police car around 11 p.m. At this point, the authorities were unaware that the deceased woman was the renowned actress Monica Spear. The night made it challenging to discern her face. But as more police cars arrived, her identity was revealed, and the news quickly spread across the country. The rising star of television, beloved in Venezuela, and her husband Thomas met a tragic end, shot dead on the side of a highway. Immediate efforts were launched to apprehend those responsible, sparking swift reactions from the artistic community. Telemundo, the American Spanish-language channel, issued a press release on social media to bid a final farewell to Monica Spear. In the ensuing days, numerous artists paid tribute to her on their social platforms. Even President Maduro responded to the shocking murders. Venezuela had already earned a grim distinction as the country with the highest crime rate globally, recording around 70 homicides per 100,000 inhabitants.
Venezuelans are mourning the loss of former beauty queen Monica Spear after she was shot dead with her ex-husband in a car robbery that went horribly wrong. People queued outside the chapel where services will be held on Friday for the former Miss Venezuela. The pair's 5-year-old daughter survived the attack but has a bullet lodged in her leg. Monica's father said she was the only one of his children he could not convince to leave Venezuela. We have to end violence in Venezuela. We are a beautiful country, too beautiful for acts like this to keep happening. We have to unite in one way or another to end this karma that is destroying our children, our parents, our brothers.
The press emphasized Monica's call to emergency services, highlighting that her plea for a tow truck had not been managed effectively, given the extreme danger of the area. Criticism mounted, suggesting an emergency solution should have been implemented, such as dispatching a police patrol to protect them before the tow truck's arrival. In response to these allegations, civil servants on duty that night faced dismissal for purportedly failing to perform their duties adequately. Monica and Thomas were laid to rest on January 10th in Caracas, drawing thousands of mourners to pay their final respects to the departed star. Little Maya, Monica's parents, secured custody of her, taking her to reside with them in the United States. In the realm of the investigation, law enforcement operated with heightened intensity since January 7th, and their efforts yielded results. 6 individuals were implicated in the robbery that resulted in the tragic deaths of Monica Spears and Thomas Berry. All of them received varying prison sentences. 3 men were sentenced, each facing more than 30 years behind bars. Some deemed less culpable received approximately 10 years, while others directly involved in the killings and robbery of Monica Spears and Thomas Berry were sentenced to jail terms ranging between 24 and 26 years. The loss of Monica Spears in 2014 further fueled the 2014 Venezuelan protests, a series of demonstrations by Venezuelan citizens protesting against high levels of violence, inflation, and chronic shortages of essential goods. These issues persist to this day. Monica's daughter currently resides with her grandparents in Florida, and occasionally individuals like Juan Carlos Canela, known for his role as Bruno in Pasión Prohibida, or Prohibited Passion, check in on her. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.